There we go. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second episode of Fun Times, whole rendition and everything. But like I say, I'm not alone this time. Once again, I'm with someone very special today.
Hi, everybody. This is Lambert. You guys know me by Lambert, but go by Cyrus. It's nice to meet you. Much love. Thank you for having me here on Fun Times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. A lot of people wanted to have you on here, actually.
Nah, stop.
What do you, dude? I think like a lot of the guys in the group, they said like, oh, you got to have him on.
Yeah, to have my story of how I went MIA for a bit, I guess.
Whatever,
Yeah,
whatever you
fun.
feel comfortable with talking about, bro.
Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, anything, dude.
Okay.
Well, how are you doing today?
I'm chilling, bro. I mean, we just ate Mexican food before we started this, so I'm full now.
Much love. Sponsorship to Rancheros.
Dude, if
You
I
know,
get
send the check.
that would be like the best freaking sponsor ever. Just free food from there. I'd love that. But yeah, he's a lot of the guys that I have on here are like longtime friends and everything, and I've known you since like freshman year.
Yes.
And the other guys, they've known you since. Well, who have you known the longest?
I don't think you knew me from freshman year. I think we were in the same art class in 8th grade. Mr. Chang's.
We were in the same art class.
Yeah, we were in the same art class.
Wait, wasn't Jay in our art class?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to stand. I had to stand
Oh.
on the right by the window, which is I don't know if it's safe for students to stand by the window.
Right.
And I was wearing like a varsity, and you really drew me like a nice picture.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I drew you. Oh my god.
I remember that. You were both in the drama class was trash. Trash.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, are you talking about what's her face? What's her name? I forgot the drama teacher's name. Miss
It was right by the locker rooms in intermediate.
yeah. Oh my god, I can't remember her name, but no, I mean she was a nice lady, but all we really did was just like I don't know, did like Romeo and Juliet sort of or like what is this name? Shakespeare stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. Remember that one time we had to like roast somebody in Shakespearean? I know that was one of the assignments, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go and roast anybody in Shakespearean. I'm
Right.
not gonna even understand what it means, but if I have a good grade at it, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Let me roast you in Shakespearean real quick. But
I can't remember if I remember doing that, but were we in the, no, we weren't in the same class, were we? For drama.
no, we wasn't. I think Iona was in the same class as me.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if you remember Sean. Sean, a guy named Trent.
Sean and Trent.
Sean Madrano.
Madrano?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in my drama class. Yeah, I don't think we were in the same drama class, but dude, if you were in mine, probably like I think everybody knew the rumor that, or it wasn't even a rumor because it actually happened for me.
What
I think
was
it was
the rumor?
Well, it wasn't a rumor because it actually happened. I think Mandy Silva, she knew about it and everything.
Gotcha. You know, you told me to, if you want to say some things on camera,
Mm.
you can say things on camera. So keep, you know,
Oh yeah, I mean, I could talk about it. It's like one of like the funniest like embarrassing things that's happened to me.
do say.
So yeah, so it was like in drama class, whatever, like that. And back then, I was like, I was more on the shyer side, so I didn't really like, speak out that much, or I didn't really talk as much as I do now. But yeah, it was in drama class, and I remember I needed to go to the bathroom, and I was like maybe like halfway in class, and I was like, I was raising my hand at one point, but I was kind of like fucking myself over because I was like, I put my hand up when she wasn't looking, and then I put my hand down when she was looking. So I was kind of like fucking myself over. And then like the time when like I was about to raise my hand, one of the guys had to go to the restroom, so they went. The guy, how you're supposed to take like a little short, like when you're in drama, like you just only go for like a little bit for the bathroom, and then you
Right.
come right back. So, but he took like a 20, 30 minute like bathroom break, whatever, like that. And I was like, fuck, dude, I really gotta go. And so like I'm just sitting there, I'm like, fuck. And I'm just looking at the clock. I'm like, okay, maybe I can make it till like the end, like the end of class. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're good. But I was like, fuck, I can't do it. And then he finally came back, and as soon as I was about to go again, like raise my hand, someone else decided to go to the bathroom, take like another like 20 minutes, whatever. And I was like, fucked. And it was like to the point where I was like, fuck. I was literally like, I was like sweating and I was looking around. I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? And I literally, dude, I remember this so vividly. I was like, I looked at a plant. And I was like, I think I'm going to go piss in that plant. I'm like, I'm going to fucking piss in that plant if I don't go right now. And so I was like, damn, what am I going to do? And like, it was like getting like closer and closer to the, it was like maybe like 10 minutes left of like class or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way. And I remember I was like, in that moment, I was just like, I can't do it. Pissed right in my fucking pants, bro.
Dude,
right
it's
in
all
the,
right, man.
No.
It's
No,
all
I mean,
right.
no, I mean, like it's funny now, but like during that time, bro, I was like, I literally couldn't hold it in. I literally pissed my entire pants, and oh, shit, thing just went off. But yeah, it was just all over, bro. And then I just sit there for like the last 10 minutes of class
Just
with my pants fucking wet as
waiting
hell.
for everybody just to go out.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And then like the bell rang, and I was like, fuck, I can't make this look obvious. So I literally like I sprinted to the door or whatever like that. Right, I'm at the door, bro. Teacher's like, oh, Brennan, can you come here? I was like, fucked. I'm so fucked. And then she's like, oh, I think you spilled your water bottle over here. Cause bro, it was in my pants and all over the ground, bro.
Oof.
I was like, oh yeah, sorry, miss. And then I just sprinted out the door. But I think people knew about that. And then like around school, they're like, oh yeah, he did that like in drama class. I was like, shit.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess a lot of people knew, but like not like, you know, like all of our class knew. But
Right.
I remember like afterwards, I was like, I had to like, I think, yeah, like the whole day, I was just like, oh yeah, I remember I was like in the bathroom, I was like trying to like pat myself down, like trying to like dry it off. I was like, this isn't gonna work. I was so fucked during that time. But yeah, that's like, I think that's like probably the most embarrassing thing I've done, at least back then.
Well then. Did not know that in middle school, but
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
You learned
Dude.
something new.
Oh
But-
yeah, dude. The amount of things that I've done. I guess that could have been like a really embarrassing for some people. Like I just did, and I'm just like, it's whatever. We're just all kids.
Yeah, we were just kids back then.
Yeah.
Kind of miss it though. Wish could have woulda, coulda. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now we're here. And
Full grown adults, pretty much.
yes, sir. I'm a dad now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he's a father.
Yes.
He's been. How long have you been dating, Daphne?
So, first of all, hi, Daph. Second of all, the whole dating thing. Yeah, I knew her ever since I was like 12, like 13.
Oh wow. So 6th grade.
No, like seventh grade.
Mm.
Then we met in math class. Then the whole lovey-dovey thing. Blah. A relationship grows when as you wake up, it's like, oh, good morning. What bills to pay? Or what are you gonna do today?
Right.
It's not like, oh, here's a note on the bed. I love you. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Don't get me wrong. But when you're with somebody for a long time, you're with somebody for a long time. You're in it with them. Like growing up, facing reality, being adult, you're with that person. And then it's a lot of like communication and compromising.
Right.
But to answer your questions, yeah, like 7-10 years. I kind of forgot, honestly.
Damn, dude.
It's like to the point I don't see her as like I see her as my wife, of course.
Right.
But it's more of like on the next level is like when I turn the corner, she's there. Like my best friend and kind of like my therapist, dude.
I see.
She helped me out. Like really, it took a female for me, which is nothing wrong with that,
Right.
to like break out of the sense of toxic masculinity.
I see.
So I kind of, that relationship with Daphne like evolved to something like more intergalactic. I was like put in the word intergalactic, where it's like out of the world.
Right. And like, how did you like before you guys got married and everything? Like, I mean, of course you guys have been together for like a long time.
Yeah.
But like, what was like the thing there like? Besides of course like the time when it was like, okay, I know that she's the one.
I don't even want to sound corny about it. Like for real, it was in math class and Miss Burton, and I think Ty and Ryan Tadena was right there, and
Mm.
she walked in, and I was like, dude, not trying to sound corny.
Mm.
Everything in the room was like bright for some reason.
Right.
I don't know if that was like fate or I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be alone forever. No, like it kind of felt like something had to happen.
Mm.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like it was like primal instincts to like go and talk
Right.
before it's too late.
Yeah. I mean, corniness is, I mean, it's just how it is for some people. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, even if it is, yeah, it's like, you know, I guess like a lot of people experience or whatever, like, it's just how you felt in that moment. You're just like, you just knew, like, just based off of just how you were feeling that it was like, okay, she's like the one that like I know I'm going to end up with.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I have a kid with her. And dude,
Right.
being a father it's a trip, man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's a trip. When you wake up every day right next to that person that you're with for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and especially you have a child, your perspective of reality like really alters. Like, Jesus Christ,
Right.
making these faces because I'm like, God damn,
Mm-hmm.
it's real, man.
Yeah.
It's not one of those Romeo and Juliet love story where every day is Valentine's, but you really need somebody there.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know, dude. I really want to tell my story, but I feel like it's. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool with whatever, bro. Whatever you're comfortable with talking about, I'm comfortable with talking about.
All right. So yeah, me and Daphne was always together because she kind of knew. She knew what I was going through when I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to school, Lambert this, Lambert that. Wow, he's wow. But actuality, like every time I went home, dude, like my parents were like always locked in their room, like every day.
Mm.
So my parents were substance abusers of crystal meth, amphetamines, and domestic violence was in the house a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So for that reason being, I needed a friend.
Right.
So Daphne was that friend.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I didn't know how to channel my thoughts and like energy into like, okay, let me have a good friend. But instead I copied what I saw from my parents, were like, oh yeah, I'm going to love this person. And behind it all was just toxic and it was fake. Daphne really saw that flaw in me,
right.
where I was like, I didn't know how to ask for help. So my emotions and my actions was screaming out for help.
Mm.
So from there, like I didn't want to leave Daphne, or I didn't want her to leave my side, because she really impacted my life for the better.
I see.
Like if she wasn't there, I don't even know I would be here doing this podcast with you.
Right.
You know, I would be out there, I don't even know, dude, like causing trouble or just having problems with myself and just running amok, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to talk to a close friend,
Right.
and whoever is going through that situation. I hope you have that pillar of support that's always there to keep you on your, keep you afloat on that bright side, instead of just getting caught up in your thoughts.
Right.
But anywho, this is fun times.
Well, I mean, it's the label, but the whole reason I even call it is because it's a part of my name, and it's just like it's not like supposed to. It's not like I'm like a fun. I'm not saying like I'm like the fun person. That's why I named it that. I'm just saying like these are times for me, like because whenever I did like vlogging and stuff, it was always like this is stuff I want to remember, like moments I want to like look back on and just reflect on it, and like just how I was when I was younger. Like I want to be like 50 and look back at these episodes. I'm like, damn, like this is how I thought about this, and like who was like even on it, because who knows, like people end up doing things, they move places, and it's sometimes just things happen in life where I just don't get to see him. So this is like, it's not supposed to, it doesn't have to be like all like fun and everything like that.
Right,
It's just generally just like times with me, and just times that like I want to, remember, because who knows, bro? Who knows what will happen with this stuff?
We don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. I actually have to use a restroom real quick. So that's what's going to happen next, because I've been holding it in. I'll be right back.
Okay,
You can just talk about whatever.
cool. So Jay's in the back. Hi, Jay. But yeah, that's basically my story, dude. I kind of wish I went to like graduate high school with you guys, but I had to go work at like a young age and kind of support. But it is what it is, man. It's live. This is reality. This is the life we live in. Ain't that right, Jay? Yes, sir. It's funny, dude. I silenced my phone for this. Out of all the times you had to go use the bathroom, now it's all good. We all have to. It gotta happen. It gotta happen, dude. Whoever's a Marvel fan out there, hit my man's up, Jay Park. He knows his shit inside and out. I mean, I don't want to toot my horn or anything, but I know my way around. I know my way around the corners. Multiverse madness, secret invasions, and he's back. Smooth transitions right there, man.
Yeah. Wait, what were you talking about?
No, we're just talking about Marvel.
Oh, about Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, I just realized people are going to fucking look at my ass while I have to sit down. God damn it. Fucking hell. But what was it we were saying? Yeah, with like how it is for why I branded it like that. But yeah, though, I mean, like like the kid thing is like I mean, like, yeah, I don't know if you want to like talk about it that much or whatever, or if you just.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Like, I think this is like important, like, but like, is there anything that you knew from like the jump, like from the very beginning, you're like, okay, like this is what I have to like do in order to be considered like a good like dad? Like when you're like, okay, like what not to do, what to do, like is there anything like kind of like rules that you set for yourself before you, or when you had, or before you had it?
I don't think anyone is ready to have a kid.
Right.
Like once you're gonna have a kid, everything just like haywires. You start to overthink.
Right.
Excuse me. You start to overthink and you start to like contemplate on yourself, like, am I gonna be a good parent
Mhm.
in general? So to me, I had to think to myself where it's okay, I'm not gonna have a plan. What am I gonna do for what's gonna benefit my son?
Right.
How am I gonna be a better father than my father
Mhm.
without stepping into the shadows? Like, okay, I'm gonna be a better father to show a point that my dad was not the best,
Mm.
but instead I saw it from a point of view as like this is gonna build me as a
Right.
person. It's gonna build me as a person. And during that journey, I'm looking out for my son.
Mhm.
My son's name is Astro. Hi, son. If you see this, I love you.
Yeah, dude, that would be crazy, because then he can see when you're young and everything.
I know. I kind of thought I was thinking about that. Like, dude, 20 years from now,
Yeah.
my son sees this video with the whole taco, Uncle Brendan, Uncle Jay, everybody else.
Right.
But back to it, yeah. I don't think there is a blueprint to be a perfect like parent.
Right.
What you have to prepare yourself though is the sleepless nights.
Oh yeah.
Having
Dude.
patience.
Right.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, having patience.
Damn.
If you don't have that much patience,
Mhm.
oh buddy, you got to work yourself on that before, if you want to be a parent or a father or a mother,
Mhm.
because a lot of time and energy goes to your baby.
Yeah.
I had the fear of not being the greatest father for my son,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a drawback
Mm.
because I'm losing that bigger picture of being the ideal father for him,
Right,
being
right.
that supportive pillar for him.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the whole saying goes like, how can you help someone when you can't even help yourself?
Right, yeah.
So that's pretty much it. That's the fundamentals to me. What I live by is, I'm helping myself, but at the same time, at this journey, I'm helping my son.
Mm. Um, is there like a big lesson that you learned? Like, I mean, like up to like this point that like how he is now, how old he is now. Is there like a biggest lesson you've learned like so far with as you're raising him right now?
Time, man.
Mm.
Every second and time is important with your child
Right.
because the snap of a finger, he's an infant, then now he's 3, and now he's 5,
Yeah.
10. The next thing you know, he's heading off to college.
Right.
Time would not stop for you. It's how you make your time. Are you going to
Mhm.
spend your time with your family more, with your child more, and just let it, instead of just not eating to your child and watching the years pass by, and next thing you know, he or she is out the house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dude. That reminds me of a lot. Like, my mom says it all the time, dude. She was like, "Oh, I remember when like all you guys were just like babies and everything. In a blink of an eye, you guys are full grown, man."
It's true. You know what's funny? I would hear that from my aunties and uncles, my parents. Is like,
Right.
to me, it's like, oh, I hear it, but to really fully understand it,
Mm-hmm.
dude, it's surreal, bro.
Yeah.
It's so surreal. I'm not trying to say like parenting is scary, but
Right.
the experience, you kind of think about yourself now. It's like, you're getting older now.
Yeah.
Your kid is getting older.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do?
Mm.
What is the next step for you as a person?
Right.
Dude, those old lotes are freaking good.
Yeah, dude. Those things are fucking me
Those,
up, bro.
It's like I'm having like heartburn if I take my Tums.
Yeah.
See that? You become a dad, now you got like heartburn,
Mm.
gas problems.
Oh. And yeah. Is there anything where it's just like the age you are right now and being a dad? Is there anything that just like it hits you just like that? I mean, it's not like a con or anything, or it's not a pro con thing, whatever. But like, is there anything about like being at the age you are now and also being a dad that's just like, fuck, it just blows your mind?
Ooh. I know there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're a young parent. Wow, you're
Right.
such a young parent." And I'm like, okay, first of all, thank you. I'm still young
Right.
and I'm a parent, so
Right.
sorry, but I am a DILF. It's a male version of.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Jokes aside, though. Jokes aside. Yeah, but okay in my book.
Mm.
But being a parent of my age, it's a lot of there's a lot of people from older generations are. Don't want to like say that before everybody in the comment section. Older generation, what are you talking about? But anywho, they kind of see you as like free spirited still, like kind of, oh, you're just doing what you want to do. You're not attending
Right.
to your child. Obviously, I gotta attend to my child, but at the same time, I'm still young.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go to a concert. Jeez, Daphne's gonna watch him.
Yeah.
Grandma's gonna watch him. I'm gonna come back, but I'm fair about that
Right.
because Daphne can go to a concert or a trip by herself to take time for herself as a parent
Yeah.
because it's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
When you're 22 or 23, you're still like rolling into that adult phase, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're in that adult phase, but it's like so much pressure on you, especially when you have a kid.
Right.
A lot of people say like, "Oh, well, you made the choice to have a kid." Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I need breaks.
Yeah.
I need breaks. It's a lot of stress on the parent. But
Right.
if you have breaks, not all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
here and there, you're in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know. A lot of people like diss on that, like, oh, and
Young
you got to do like this, whatever.
Right.
But I mean, if
Right.
you have a kid, whatever, like you can be any age when at any point when you have a parent or when you are a parent, whatever, like that.
True.
They need breaks. It's not even just like from the kid. Just I mean, not I mean, it's true. Like even from each other, like in a relationship, like you need to have that like distance. And when you have the distance, you appreciate like what you have, like way more.
Right.
Like like let's say like how you saying with going to concerts, it's like yes, you're getting that experience, but that just reminds you, I'm like you're like, oh, okay, it's nice to like have like the time away, but I also do actually like enjoy being with my wife and kid and everything.
Exactly. I gotta go home. Gotta
Yeah.
do what I gotta do, and just keep going.
Yeah.
Being a father.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's like young parents out there, I'd encourage you to take time for yourself, but not too much though. Always be there for your kid because you might not know, man, or gals.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One day, child's gonna leave the nest.
Mm. Are you the type that would like cry when he leaves off to like college or whatever?
Dude.
Just starts crying right up.
Honestly, yeah, man.
Mm.
Honestly, yeah. It's like the whole stigma was like, oh yeah, the dad's like, oh yes, I get to go and lay back on my recliner and
Right.
enjoy the good life. No, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry, especially daughter, Easter egg, daughter. If I have a daughter, then yeah,
Right.
I would cry. Son, I would cry. I have emotional attachments,
Mm.
especially if you're my child.
Right.
For my child, I want them to grow.
Yeah.
What I learned through my life, in order for someone to grow, you got to give them space.
Yeah.
You got to give them space. It's like growing a plant. What does the vine do? The vine is always bringing the plant down.
Mm-hmm.
It's preventing the plant to bloom.
Mm.
So, in an analogy terms, I don't want to be that vine or that weed to
Mm.
my kids.
Right.
I want them to succeed and surpass me in many levels. And I'm not hoping for my son, to raise my son good. Like, yeah, one day he's going to be a doctor. He's going to take care of me.
Right.
I'm not writing on that. What I'm writing on is that I want my son to have confidence in life and to take his first steps into the world. Be like, look, even though it's going to be a scary journey, and what my dad taught me is everything's going to be okay.
Mm.
Just keep your head up, be optimistic,
Right.
respect others. Everything should be good in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think like, yeah, it's true, dude. With the older generations, like they were accustomed to like how their parents were and everything, and
Yep.
like limiting them to like what they can, I guess, not expect from themselves, but like almost like have goals for themselves, like the like us, like a lot of like people our age, whatever. They'll be like, oh, I want to do this and that, and their parents will be like, you have to go be like this certain way in order for you to actually make it in this world.
Right.
When in reality, things have changed. Like things are different now in terms of like jobs and just career paths, whatever, and just whatever. Like people are doing whatever nowadays, and it's people can afford that.
Right.
And I think that like that's good because you keep like an open mind, with your kid and everything. It's like, oh, like, but I assume that you will also like keep him like in a realistic standpoint, where like,
Right.
okay, like, if he's whatever like that, if he's like saying like, oh, I want to be a president and an astronaut, all those kind of things. It's just like, okay, one step at a time, like, take
Baby
it slow.
steps.
Yeah.
Right. Honestly, that is a good point. But I would say though, from the older generations, there are some things that made me for who I am.
Right.
Like, I'm not dissing anybody in this generation now, but I'm more of a hard skin. I have more of like a hard skin than just like being thrown down by words so easily. I'm not a snowflake. I don't want to say that like really proudly, but I'm not sensitive.
Oh, I see what you mean.
to that
Yeah.
point. Yeah. It's more like, and what I got from the older generation is like hard work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Filipinos, it's hard work. You work or you stay home. So, hey, I was built to go to work. So
Right.
I guess I'm a blue collar guy. I working in the kitchen.
Mm,
But and another point you said, expectations, or
yeah.
like, it's true. It brings a lot of pressure to you as a person,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have this like this anxiety, and you start to overthink like, wow, what am I gonna do to fulfill these shadows?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna go to Job Corps, or I gotta go to a good college. That's not the thing.
Right.
The thing is that you make the choice what you want to do in life.
Yeah.
What makes you happy is what makes you happy.
Yeah.
No one's holding any anything on you to be like, yeah, see, you didn't do this, and now you're the greatest disappointment on earth. Shit. Sorry. Like, my dad wanted me to freaking be an electrician.
Mm,
And I told him I wanted to be a chef.
right.
I work in the kitchen. And at a young age, he told me, look, bud, you're not gonna see your family ever if you're working in the kitchen. You you're gonna be working during holidays.
Mm,
So you better listen to me, son, and you're gonna be an electrician.
damn.
And I didn't want to listen.
Right.
I just didn't go. That didn't. My heart didn't felt that out. Like, oh yeah, I want to be an electrician. Why am I
Right.
gonna do something that I don't even like to do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna fulfill your shadows because you didn't do it when you were a youth.
Mm, yeah.
Another key point into parenting: don't don't set up goals for your child when you didn't accomplish it yourself.
Mm, yeah. Right.
It may from a perspective you can look at it where it's like, look, you want them to be better than you, or they know, they mean well, they know what's best for you.
Right.
But at the same time, you're not giving them that free range thinking of like what they really want to do,
Mm-hmm.
what grass they're in, like they're Jesus Christ, those elotes. You guys got Tums?
I don't know. I think does Pepto Bismol count? I don't know if that works.
So it's whatever. It's live.
Yeah.
It's live.
Yeah.
But expectations, yeah, you want them to think freely for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gone on this earth, what is my son gonna do?
Yeah.
What is your child gonna do? Like,
Right.
you, for my example, for my father, like, Jesus, if I did went the route of being an electrician,
Right.
would I stay in that job? Would I
Mm.
stay in that trade?
Mm,
The money's there, the money talks, but
yeah.
how do I feel about it?
Yeah. And it's weird because like a lot of them are like, oh yeah, you gotta go for like the high paying jobs or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But if you're not even that into it, you got to do a bunch of school, you got to do a bunch of training, you got to do a bunch of stuff before you actually end up doing that job, whatever. And by the time you reach that, or after you do all that, you're like, damn, then you realize you're like, I got to do this for like the rest of my life, pretty much until I
Yes.
retire.
Yes, sir.
And it's like to like tell your kid to do something like that. It's just like, oh, be this certain way until you pretty much die.
Right.
And whatever dreams, whatever things you may have for yourself, you're just like, nah, you gotta be this way. Otherwise, I won't accept you as a successful kid in my eyes.
True.
Which is that's crazy, dude. And yeah, like for your dad, like, honestly, being a chef isn't like so like outlandish, like.
Bro.
Like, dude, I'm doing like YouTube and everything. Like, my parents are gonna be like, dude, do not do YouTube. But like, a chef is like, there's a lot of successful like chefs now and everything.
That's like for any spot, like even YouTube, it's a cutthroat, bro. Like the
Yeah.
position is so cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like, I went to KCC to
Mm.
get my degree into the culinary arts, but
Right.
I was broke boy status. I couldn't make the payments.
Mm.
Sadly, I had to drop off. But throughout when I was 16,
Mm.
so 6 to 7 years, I was always in that cooking field. I was always in that, I was just in the kitchen.
Right.
But within those years, I've learned a lot of things that could help me in my life.
Right.
Like, for example, mise en place.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
So mise en place is like, you prep yourself, you organize yourself before before everything starts to happen. Like,
Mm.
say, I'm gonna make an omelet,
Mhm.
like ham and cheese onion omelet.
Mhm.
I can't just cut the ham and cheese and onion in one sitting when the order's there. I
Mhm.
gotta prep myself. So in the perspective, I like to prep myself in life.
Right.
You know, it's not about just, oh, I'm gonna go and cook this, serve to the customers, and they're gonna be like, oh, this is so yummy. You learn a thing or two in the kitchen and apply it to your life.
Mm.
And it's, for me, it's beneficial. Like, it benefits me a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not too scattered mind. I'm not too scattered mind anymore. I'm not like
Right.
everywhere. I got a set goal for myself. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this done. Then everything's gonna roll all together,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to worry too much.
Right. Yeah. I just like started like recently like getting into like cooking more or whatever like that because now I'm a lot older. I'm like learning to like cook for myself and everything and just finding out like what I like more often. But yeah, I think honestly, like when you're in the kitchen and you're trying to make stuff, there's a lot of like little things where you just as you're doing it, it doesn't feel like, you're really like I guess what is it? Like you're trying to like discipline yourself, but like you have to have that patience like when you're cooking whatever,
Yes.
and you have to like there's almost like that sense of like not I can't even explain it, but it's just you just feel good, you just feel like calm when you're cooking whatever. I mean, of course, like for people that are like rushing whatever, then that's different for them. But it's almost like you get like the sense of like it's almost like you're almost at peace
Right.
because you're like I'm making something for myself, and even when you're making something for someone else, dude, like the satisfaction that you get when they say that like, oh, I really enjoy that, that's like
That's gold right there.
that's
man.
next level.
That's gold.
And especially even for you, like if your kid is like, oh, my dad makes the best food.
Oh man, that's tears coming off my eyes already. But like,
Right.
I feel my son good.
Right.
I'm a good cook.
Yeah. Cause that's like such like a satisfying feeling. You're like, you love him and you love to cook.
Right.
You put that love into the food. It's just the whole like trinity of just love, like from like all the steps and everything.
Right. Jeez, that's crazy. I can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah, dude.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, he likes to eat a lot of quesadillas, cheese quesadillas.
Get him into the levels already.
So I'm gonna like right there for him is cheese quesadillas.
Oh, nice.
He's a picky eater. My son's a picky eater.
Are you a picky eater?
Yes.
I knew it because that's how it is.
Yes.
Whenever it comes to
I'm a
things like
picky
that, it
eater.
always comes from the parents. I think it's honestly one like it's always like that. It's like in terms of like how the kid's person. I mean, I told I think one of the guys this at one point. Oh no, I told my mom this because my mom, she's like how you are with your dad. It's just like, oh, it's just a whole lot of like negative things, whatever. I'm like, as much as you may not like them, whatever. There's so many things that you would like from your personality that you would get from your parents. That is, people can see that. People
Right.
can see like how you are and how you're raised and how you got that from your parents. So that's why I'm saying like it's got to be either you or Daphne that's got to be a picky
No,
eater.
that's me, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll eat anything, but
not anything.
brother
though.
got taste.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
want to taste something. I want to enjoy the serendipity
Mm.
of tasting something amazing.
Well, what's one thing that's like, nah, it's not amazing.
Bro, you guys gonna hate me for this. Spam.
I'm gonna end this podcast right now, guys.
Bro, come on. Don't even touch it, Jerry.
Spam fried rice
Okay,
though.
let me explain. I
bet all the people in
Let me
LA are like,
explain.
they're like, okay, I'm good with this
I'd rather take Vienna sausage than spam
for breakfast.
for breakfast, bro.
So you like spam and eggs? You're like, nah, let me get Vienna sausage and eggs.
Vienna sausage, eggs. Oh, if you want platinum, dude, freaking Portuguese sausage, bro.
That's my least favorite out of those
See,
three.
They call me weird. Get your hand off the camera, man.
I guess because I feel like Vienna sausage and like spam are like kind of similar in texture wise.
Okay, the reason why spam. Look, your boy came up from Section 8,
Mm-hmm.
and everything in the cabinet was spam, Vienna sausage,
Oh, okay.
Simon,
Yeah.
eggs,
Yeah.
cereal,
The things you could stock up
the
on.
things you stock up on.
Right.
Hey, well, look, my mom and dad didn't like, hey, we got food over here. You got food. So, bro, the spam. There was this one time in my life, every day was spam, spam,
Okay.
spam. I was like, Jesus, dude, spam again.
Right.
Where's the Vienna sausage at?
Where's the other kind of canned meat?
Where's the canned meat at? Where's the other canned meat? I'll
Right.
take that.
Okay, that makes sense then, because it's like it's just like it's like having the exact same thing all the time. You just it gets old. You're like it's just not that good anymore.
Yeah, but honestly, dude, when there was times like when home didn't have food, bro, I kind of wish I had spam.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I guess, I guess I wouldn't choose it.
Right.
Just, if it was there, if I had to eat it, I'd have to eat it.
Is that what kind of got you into cooking? You
Was yeah, honestly, bro. Like there was times when I was growing up as a kid, like, bro, there was no food in the cabinet or in the fridge.
right?
And whoever's watching this, if you think I'm bullshitting, bro, talk to Daphne because she was there. She was there. She had to witness people from church dropping off food in front of my doorstep, dude.
Damn, dude.
Like they knew that while I was getting fed,
Mhm.
they would drop off food, knock on the door, and just leave. And I would like open the door, and there was like food on the ground. I'm like in a box, like damn, dude.
Mm.
We're seeing cold nights right now, bro.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, that's what drove me to being a chef. It's like my brothers and sisters would be asking me like, "Yo, I'm hungry. Okay, I'll cook you something. I'll cook you eggs and rice.
Right.
Not like really extravagant, but like, look, mom, dad's not here. I know how to work a stove. Why not?
Yeah.
Then just grabbed the ball and ran with it, dude. I just from that experience when I was a kid, like feeding my siblings, that made me want to become a cook.
Right.
Hopefully a professional cook one day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure you'll get there, bro.
Nah, yeah, sure. Yeah. One thing I'm trying to do in 2022 is be more confident with yourself. I keep on saying, nah, you're gonna be a cook. Nah, I'm not. Shut up, Cyrus. You're gonna be a goddamn cook.
Yeah.
Grab the ball and run.
Right. Oh yeah. I think that's kind of like how I was for a long time. I was like, man, I'm not gonna make it, whatever, like that. But I think in my head, what I realized is I was like, when I say that about myself, that just makes me like, it convinces me not to try harder. Then
Right.
it's like, oh, okay, if I'm not gonna make it, then why do I have to do all this work then?
Right.
And that's why with like this podcast stuff, I'm like, dude, I have to make it. I have to I have to get to like the level of like where this is like what I'm doing as like a job. And I know like how it is like with when it comes to like being creative, like on like YouTube and everything. You're like, oh, it's kind of hard because you have to figure out how you're gonna do all this kind of stuff. But I was like, dude, I've been doing this for way too long. Like, and even with you with the cooking and everything, like we've been doing it for way too long. It's at one point we have to think like, okay, now it's got to be the time where we actually like put the fucking foot on the pedal and just actually run with it.
Right. Facts, dude.
Yeah.
What, you only live once.
Yeah.
You only live once. You don't want to be on your deathbed and saying to yourself, damn, I wish I did it.
Right.
You want to be catching yourself doing that whole thing like, wish, woulda, coulda.
Yes.
That's the worst predicament to me now is, in life. It's like, I don't want to be in that stage where it's like, oh, woulda, coulda, dang. Probably in the next life. Really, you could have done it now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And I think it's like, even like for when I have a kid one day, I don't know how, I don't even have a girlfriend right now, but even for you, it's like, you want to like show your kid like, look, as long as you believe in yourself and you actually pursue what you're trying to do, results can show, and things can happen for you as long as you believe and you try.
Right. It all based off of parenting.
Yeah.
It all bases off parenting.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I like to imagine myself like, dang, if my parents had their shit together, I would imagine where I'd be right now. But I'm not gonna dwell into that because I appreciate the life I'm in right now.
Right.
Like, if they didn't like freaking the way they acted right now, if that didn't happen, everything would have not be here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even like I said earlier, I wouldn't even be here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where the hell I would be. But
Mm.
yeah, man, it all branches off of parenting.
Yeah.
There's always got to be a silver lining for everything. Like, you're gonna have your morals as a parent. What is good? What is bad?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's best for your child.
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep it in the middle. I like to keep that shit in the gray area.
Right.
But a lot of people are just in that way. Is like their opinions triumphs more.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, okay, let's talk about disciplining children.
Mm-hmm.
Disciplinary action. Like, say, okay, I'm not going to discipline my child.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever my child does is whatever they do.
Right.
How are they going to act 20 years from there?
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't being that guide for their child, and they're now running amok around on the street.
right.
Headline on news. I don't want to sound dramatic or anything about that, but
Yeah.
it plays a very significant role.
Mm-hmm.
How, in my sense, where I disciplined I was disciplined,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I was disciplined in the wrong way.
Right.
Well, I feel like it was more of abuse.
Oh yeah.
I could say like, oh yeah, abuse. What? Like, dude, like my dad would fiend all that kind of stuff, and like he would just hit me like on the why.
Mm.
But for discipline, like if my child does something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it in my way, where I'm not gonna beat my child
Right.
like a grown ass adult.
Yeah.
If my child got caught stealing from a store,
Mm-hmm.
of course I'm gonna talk to you. You'd be like, you don't steal.
Right.
You don't do that. You don't do that shit. That shit don't fly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go and, oh, my child stole from the store. All right, hold on, full on punch your kid.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't know. They don't know better.
Right.
Kids don't know better. But in the society we live in,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you hit your kid, CPS is on the way,
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, dude.
Now it's like, now you have to go and try and find a way to be more stern
Mm.
to get your point across, and to let your kid know that the things that they do that's wrong
Right.
won't benefit them in the future.
Mm.
It's all about their future.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Because I remember like I remember like there was like I saw an interaction with like a parent and a kid, whatever, like that. But there's so many parents nowadays. It's just like they let their kid do whatever. Like
Yes.
they let them run around. They'll scream. They'll go up to people. They'll start like hitting people, whatever, like that. They just don't like, in terms of like just discipline in general. They just don't do that with their kids. You're just like, oh, he's able to do whatever. He's just being a kid.
Yes.
But it's like, okay, yeah, let your kid be a kid, but also like he has to know, like once he grows up and he goes doing that in the real world, if he just goes running around screaming whatever like that and start like hitting people, he's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. Or even worse, man.
Yeah.
Even worse. But at the same time, at the end of the day, hey, that's not your kid.
Mm.
That's not my kid.
Yeah.
Like, my kid is whatever he does.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna scope him out like a hawk and be like, okay, everything you do, I'm going to always tell you what's wrong, what you're doing, and what's right.
Mm.
I'm gonna step in if my kid starts to act kalohe, like for real, doing things that he's not supposed to be doing.
Right.
Like, that's bottom line rule for me right there.
Yeah. Is there anything like with your kid you just like no, just not even like don't even think about it, don't even like try it at all. It's just,
For Astro, stealing, I never stole in my life.
oh,
I was taught to work hard for what you want in life.
right.
No matter how much times I walked into the Mama San stores with my mom getting my dad's pack of cigarettes, getting her pack of cigarettes, I look at a certain candy and I'm like, oh, I want it. In the back of my head, I was like, oh, I can just take it because I'd be quick with it. But I've always held that one rule to me in life, was you never steal. You work hard for what you want. Like that one scene from Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Perfect movie, by the way. It's just
Dude, that's a good movie with you
It's
and
a
your
good
kid.
movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Even when you're an adult, dude,
Oh, yeah,
that's
true,
for
yeah.
real true. Like you don't steal.
Yeah.
But for Astro, I would tell him, don't ever steal. If you want something, you can let mom and dad know what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, all the guys like pretty much know this, but I pretty much got arrested for it once for stealing.
Oof.
Yeah, dude. And it was for clothes, bro. And it was like I've never really like talked about this on videos or whatever like that or on YouTube. And whatever happens with this, I mean, it was way back then when I was like, in I think sophomore year or whatever like that. And yeah, I was like just clothes, whatever like that. I just it's so weird because of how I am now. But what is it? I was just, dude, if I told you like where it was from, whatever like that, and you saw me like how I dressed, you're like, okay, that makes sense of why it was, or it makes sense of like where you got it from, whatever.
Zumiez.
Macy's. Yeah. So if you look, I don't know if anybody can remember, but if there's like old videos of me, every single thing, dude, it looked like it was from Macy's.
Really?
Yeah, because of like all like the stuff that it was like, dude, it was shirts, pants, whatever like that. It was anything, whatever on there, whatever. Yeah, I did it multiple times, but the one time I got caught though, yeah, this is just a PSA. Don't steal. Like how you're saying, don't steal.
Don't steal.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
It's definitely not worth it. But yeah, I had it like, in a backpack, whatever like that. And I was at like the entrance of it and I was just about to leave. But then I ran into Curtis's little sister, Yazzie, and everything. And then she started talking to me. I was like, oh, where's Curtis and them at? She's like, oh, whatever. So I'm talking to them. I see this big ass security guard. He's huffing and puffing. He's like running down the escalator. He's like, yeah. And then he just comes up to me and he puts his arm through like the back of my backpack, whatever, like that. And he holds me. And I remember I was just like, in my head, I was like, fuck, I should have just went. But I got caught, whatever, like that. And then they put me in cuffs. They took me to the police department in was it Pro City or something like that? I don't know. I forgot where it was, but it's the one right next to McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah. So they put me in there, and then like they ran the fingerprints. They got my my photos and everything like that. And then I remember they put me in the little cell thing, whatever, to keep you in there until someone picks you up, whatever. And I remember I was just sitting in that room, and it was just so empty, and I was just like, fuck, this wasn't worth it. It was so not worth it. It wasn't
right.
Yeah, because it's just like, I'm like, man, I really do this. I did this for clothes. It was, not to like glamorize it, whatever, like that, but like, I really out of all the things I could have took, it was fucking clothes. I wore to school because I wanted to look cool. I wanted to, all that kind of stuff. Whatever.
Social status, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, I was like, this. I was just sitting in that room where I was just like staring at the floor. I was like, I was like pretty much like crying too, and I was like, fuck, like, it was so stupid.
That's one thing too that I can remember. Even though I wasn't there in high school, was the social status. Either you got the flyest kicks.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, dude, that outfit is it's icy. It drives people to want to be in that group, that same group. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and steal this. Not saying from your story, like, but in a perspective, in another perspective view, it's like,
right.
It makes people do things that they won't usually do,
right?
Because of social status, or what you see online, or what you see what other people's wearing. What's the in thing,
right? Yeah, and oh my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that when the difference between when you save up your money and you go buy like a pair of shoes, whatever, like that, you cherish them a lot more, and you take care of them more. You appreciate it a lot more than when you would just go steal it, whatever, like that, and then you're just like, oh, okay, cool. Then you just have like a shit ton of clothes, a shit ton of shoes. You're just like, you just have all of it for what? At the end of the day, you did something illegal just so that way you can look that way,
right?
And it's for what? You sacrifice, you may possibly going to jail. You possibly like, what is it? Even like if you do it with like your friends or whatever like that, because there's a lot of people that would like they will go with their friends and they go steal shit, and like it's just like you sacrifice all this just to look a certain way, and it's so not worth it, bro.
Right. I mean, I would say the one thing about my dad though, like, yeah, he's a materialistic guy.
Mm,
Like he would buy at least like a couple of shirts for me, pants, shoes.
right.
But at the end of the day, I was just like, I know that when he buys it,
Mm-hmm.
oh, once in the blue moon, brother.
Mm,
The rest of the things that I want, I gotta go hustle it.
yeah.
Collect cans.
Right.
Go down to help my grandma with them. Like cut the yard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's chores, but I really hope the feds are not watching this. If you from here,
Mm.
you know about the chicken farm.
I don't even know about
Any
that.
Filipinos out there, you know about the chicken farm.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say what location.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, I used to go down to my uncle's chicken farm
Mhm.
to help clean the chickens, help feed the chickens, water the chickens, just for a new pair of like goddamn Goodwood or those shades of glasses that I used to
yeah.
wear back then.
Yeah, yeah.
Or even just something so simple like, dude, you work hard for the things you want to get in life, you appreciate it more.
Yeah. Yeah. And also like it's like a big thing between like, you know, do you really want it? Like is it just something that you kind of like you just want it just, you know, just so you can have it? Or is it like something that you'll want it and you'll actually use it and everything? Because that's what like my mom like had me like she'd always ask me like, do you want it or do you need it? It's just a lot of like those two things where it comes down to. It's just like, you know, at least like for when we were kids, like toys and everything, you know, like you have like a shit ton of toys and, you know, when we're kids, you know, we just want everything.
Right.
Yeah. But then they're like, it's just that definition of like, you know, is this something that you just want right now just because, you know, it's something that's popular right now, whatever, or is it something that, you know,
That's
it's more
true.
important to you and you actually gonna make use out of it?
Right. And I feel like that's a really important time of a child's life
Mm.
is when, for me, is when I was being told, like you said, do you need it? Do
Hmm.
you want it?
Right.
Like, do you want it or do you need it?
Yeah.
Like, is it going to be beneficial for your life?
Right.
Yeah. Dang, dude. Real talk, man.
Yeah.
Real talk.
But yeah, is there anything where it's just like with your kid that, you know, growing up you didn't have that you want to give him though?
Moral support.
Mm.
Moral support. My dad was always flooding me, like, was always telling me, like, oh, yeah, your grandpa didn't buy me clothes, so I'm going to give you clothes. But what he didn't give me and my siblings
Mm-hmm.
was moral support
Mm.
and love. He
Right.
didn't have the time to talk, sit down and talk.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like, yeah, I got this. I was a provider for my kid. He had like the latest, the coolest clothes or the newest like gaming system.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, that makes me a great dad. No,
Mm-hmm.
what you need to do as a father is sit down with your child, like with your children, and have a heart to heart conversation.
Yeah.
Touch base, like, hey, bud, what's going on? Like, what's new? Like, are you okay?
Mm.
You need to talk to anybody?
Right.
You know, and it's just being that pillar for your kid.
Yeah.
I would give Astro more support than I ever had when I was a kid,
Mm.
of course. But prime example, like my dad, my
Mhm.
mom. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, Lambert got daddy and mommy issues.
Mhm.
Boo hoo. Yes, this is the reality that I was dealt with, and this is what I got.
Right.
You know, what am I gonna do about it?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna sit around and cry or just cause trouble around. I'm gonna make use of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these experiences in my life and mold it into something more beautiful.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, this real talk. This shit I was dealt with, and dude, what you gonna do with it?
Mhm.
Make use of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm not like trying to like generalize for like a lot of kids, but there's a good amount of kids that are like kind of spoiled nowadays, and you know they give their kid everything that they didn't have. They dress them in, you know, like designer clothes and
Right.
everything. It's just like
But at the same time, though,
Mm.
we can't judge a book by its cover.
yeah.
We can't judge a book by its cover. Like, yeah, I had to learn. Like, oh my gosh, dude. For a good kid, I'm like, dude, yeah, you're just spoiled. But in actuality, your parents are good to you. They
Mm.
talk to you.
Right.
You get fed, and
Yeah.
you got some good stuff. You
Yeah.
got they treat you like that's.
Mm.
I was jealous of that, and I
Mm.
would hate on it.
Right. Oh
So
yeah.
from a point of view, it's like we don't know how the parents are.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, like we don't know what's happening behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly speaking,
Mm.
Lambert, wow, rich.
Mm.
No, I was fucking poor, dude.
Mm.
But no,
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
no, none of that hating vibe anymore.
Right.
And that's another thing I'd want to give Astro is more wisdom. More wisdom. None of this bullshit. Hey, bro. Hey, you gotta work up, cause you gotta wake up. You gotta work. Hey, keep this shit going.
Right.
What you gotta cry for? We don't talk about your feelings.
Yeah.
Only panties say that.
Mm.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like how you're like saying in the beginning with like toxic masculinity and everything. You're like, oh, like men aren't supposed to, like get or like be like emotional people or like talk about their feelings or even cry, whatever, like that, or
Yes.
like certain things, whatever. It's just like, man, like that's the whole thing that like in a sense almost makes us human.
True.
And you're trying to take that away from the person. And like all the people that, that try to take that away from themselves or that feel like they had to do that, they end up like way later on in their life, you're like, they have to like almost, if it feels like it's almost even harder to get out of that shell of like, okay, I'm allowed to feel all these different emotions and like, not only just, feel them, but express them and even tell other people about it. Cause that's like one of like the biggest things is like, they feel like, oh, I can't talk to anybody about it. I feel like I'm alone in all this. And that's a big thing. It's just like when you're sad, whatever like that, or you're going through something and, you feel like you can't like, talk to anybody about it. You're just end up being like a really like sad and you just feel like you just got to deal with it on your own.
Right. And it piles up.
Yeah.
It piles up. Now you're enabling yourself that whatever happens in life, you're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I called CPS on my mom and dad.
Oh, for real?
I called CPS for I reported domestic and substance abuse in my household.
Jeez, man.
And it took me a long time from not saying anything. Even when I used to go to school with you guys, every day I wanted to like I'd hear like, oh yeah, you can talk to somebody. Mr. Kano, you remember Mr. Kano? Whoever is in intermediate, Mr. Kano.
I think I know who you're talking about, right?
Social studies, 7th grade. The only old dude that ever told me, hey, you gotta say something. Go say something.
Right.
But back to it, like with the whole CPS thing, I can't hate myself for not saying or for speaking up because yeah, that was around me. We don't talk about your feelings. We don't talk about what's going on. A man doesn't do that. At a young age, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like 14.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna be a man, dude, if I ever called CPS on what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
it happened, and now my siblings are flourishing in life. My mom, she sobered up, and she's doing good in life. My dad, on the other hand, damn, dude, rock bottom, dude. I love him from working as working CDL from now in the tent. That shit hit different. Especially when there's like some people that hit you up as like, yo, dude, I saw your dad under Nimitz. Bro, that shit fucking it's shameful, dude. I'm not ashamed of my dad, but it's like, damn, man, my dad, that's my dad. That's one of those crazy guys that talks to himself. That's my pops. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
Kind of cracked right there.
You're good, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
But break out of masculinity. Break out of the toxic masculinity. You have all rights to talk how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can hold you back.
Right. Yeah.
And for those new parents out there, break old habits, man.
Yeah.
Break traditional curses. I don't want to sound like I'm preaching or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
it's true. Break traditional curses. You see what's going on in your life, like what happened in your childhood, and you have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Handle your shit. Handle
Yep.
that business. Now it's not the time to go and tuck your tail between your legs and start to shake and be like, "Yo, I don't know what to do."
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Take initiative. Be brave. Take a step.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about taking that step. If you make a mistake, it's just a mistake.
Yeah.
Get up, shake dust, keep moving forward. That's all.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Especially like with parents and everything. And I mean, for all people in general, but yeah, with parents, it's like, they feel like sometimes they just like do like things are like, man, like there's no way ever like recovering from this, like what I've done, whatever. It's just like, you can. I mean, to a degree, it's to a degree, whatever you've done, then, it might depend, whatever. But like in terms of like with your kid, whatever, when the most important thing is just communication. Like when you talk to your kid one-on-one and just like be fully transparent with him, because whatever you do is gonna reflect on how the kid ends up turning out.
Right.
I mean, and sometimes like the kid will have to learn on his or her own, whatever, like that, like lessons they just gotta like teach themselves or whatever, in terms of like the life of everything. But yeah, with like the whole emotion and everything, like you gotta check up on your kid, whatever, like that. And of course, like I'm not trying to say anything for my parents, whatever, like that, because my parents are fucking amazing, dude. But there's a lot of times where it's just like, go to school, do whatever kind of stuff, whatever, come back. That's we hang out, we eat, we do stuff together. But out of all the things I could probably think of in terms of like when it comes to when you have like a kid and everything, the biggest thing in terms of like, in my opinion, is talking to them like about real things, like how you feel. They're like, because like growing up, I didn't really like in terms of like sadness sort of stuff, or like for me growing up, dude, like I didn't like like depression, all that kind of stuff, the things that might like come with it, or like things that can happen because of depression and anxiety and everything, like things like like self-harm and stuff like that. It's like like I didn't know about until like I hit around like high school, and there was like some people in our school that felt that way, and I didn't understand it, and I was almost like in a sense like frustrated about it. I was like, why can't they like get out of this like sort of like feeling?
Right.
And I mean, looking back on it now, it's really like I don't know the word for it, but it's almost like there's almost like, I just didn't know any better, but it's just a negative sort of like look on it. It's just like, these people feel this way, and I'm just like, I just didn't understand it. I just didn't like, I was almost like, I was just frustrated about it. I was like, what, like it's just things in life, I was trying to help all the person. I think I talked about this like in the last podcast. I was like, like, oh, why can't you just it's like super fucked up. I'm like, oh, why can't you just be this way, whatever? Like, stop being so negative, whatever. It's the most stupidest advice that I probably gave back then, whatever. But after like learning about it, and like people in our group that like taught me about these certain things, and that they even experienced, and they just told me about, I was like, oh, I see. It's just like, it's just how some people feel, like because of like their environment, or just how they feel in general. And I remember like after they told me that, I was like, I still don't like fully get it. I'm like, I don't understand like why people are like this. But then the job that I'm at right now, when I first like got into it, and I was working like pretty like 5 days a week, all the time, whatever, like that, working at night from 11 to 7, and dealing with mental patients and everything. I was just like, at first I was like, I didn't really like think about it too much, but then like maybe after half of the year went by, and when I first started, dude, there would be like moments where I was like, well, of course I had to take care of them and everything, but like I would like go home and I would just be angry, whatever, like that. I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to go to work. I don't want to, deal with any of this stuff. And it was almost like this unknown feeling. I was like, fuck, why am I, why am I like so like upset about this or whatever? And there was even a time where there's like a certain patient I had to watch, and it's like the new guy sort of thing where you put him through the trenches when you first start out, and I was watching him like every single week. I was like, fuck, again, all the time, dude. And it was to a point where I was sleeping in my sister's room because she went off to college, and I was just like sleeping there, and I couldn't even fall asleep in order for me to get ready or sleep a little before I had to go to work. And I remember I was like, I can't fucking sleep, dude. I can't fucking sleep at all. And I remember I was just like looking, I'm like, I fucking hate this. And I wanted to leave so badly, and I was just like, I had like almost like pretty much like a panic attack. I was like, I started like crying, and I was telling my mom like I don't want to go to work, and she's like, she's been putting up with this kind of stuff for like 20 plus years. So she's used to it. She's used to like all this kind of stuff where with the patients and everything. And, she was just trying to show me like, cause she went through like a lot too. She went through hell, bro, just to get like, just from like moving over here. And she was just like telling me all about it and everything. And I was like, in my head, yeah, I guess it's almost like toxic masculinity. I'm like, like I gotta be a man then. I can't, feel like this anxiety stuff, whatever. I have to like, I just got to deal through it. I just got to push through it somehow, whatever, like that. And I mean, I'm still working at the place now, but I'm like,
right. I'll say as being an adult,
yeah,
you have to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And it's good that you talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, like after like experiencing all of that. And I remember I was like in my room one day, and I don't know why, but I remember like vividly, I was just staring at the whole fucking wall, like upstairs in my old room. And I was like, fuck, now I get it. Now I get why people feel like this. Probably, I mean, my scenario was different and everything, but in terms of like depression and everything and like how it can like get to that point for some people, I was like, okay, I get it now. Like how this sort of like feeling can fuck with you a lot. Right. But yeah, the best thing that happened for me was that I was able to like talk about it with other people.
Then patience, man.
Yeah.
Patience.
Yeah.
So I throw in a scenario for you.
Mm.
Are you ready to have a kid?
I'm not even sure if I'm ready to have a girlfriend, bro.
Just saying. I mean, not put it the way, I'm not saying it's sad. Like, okay, I'm my imaginary wife. Just saying. Do you think you would be able to have a kid right now?
No. Financially, no.
Mentally?
It almost feels like I want to say yes and no. Because yes, in the sense of like, I feel like in terms of how I would want to like raise him and be the things that I lack in, like the things that like I'm still working on myself, like in terms of like confidence, in terms of optimism, in terms of like knowing how to treat others and everything, like those sort of things that I know like personally I lack in, I could teach him or her. But it's the same reason why I say no, is because I'm still working on those things with how I act, how I treat people and everything. It's the same reason why, yeah, I can't say I'm ready, because until I reach that point where I feel like I'm good at least to a certain point of having a kid, it's a no until I reach that.
Right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. A lot of people just like, let's do what prom night did. Let's do how it's prom night. Not think about actions.
Yeah.
Where you got your head at right now. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Work on yourself, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, whenever I decide, or not decide, whenever I guess I decide to have a kid, whatever like that, dude, it's just, I know for one thing, I'm like, damn, like, because I'm always like someone that's like, okay, take care of myself, whatever like that. Mm-hmm. But of course, like, I always take care of like anybody around me that, that means the much, because my mom is like the most important that you can have as family. Like, like there would be like times where I'm like, I just don't even want to like talk to like my brother or my sister or whatever like that. But she always told me, he's like, family's all you got. When you are like, when you're going through something, whatever like that, when you're going through like a tough time, whatever, in terms of like my siblings, like my brother and my sister and my mom and dad, like they're the ones that are gonna be there with you no matter
Got your
what.
back, man.
Yeah.
That's the one they got your back.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. And not saying, like friends or whatever like that is, they're not going to be like that. But, a lot of the times friends come and go. A lot of times friends, things happen to them where their lives go in a different place. Like, dude, I had like friends that like I knew since like third grade. I don't even know what they're doing now. I don't even know what their job is, what they're doing, how they are now.
Right.
And it's just like, it just happens in life in terms of like friends and everything.
That's where it rolls out with time, dude.
Yeah.
Time is important.
Yeah. But
How you make it.
Oh yeah.
Not only just for parenting, but for just spending time with people that you love, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the ones that I think I can confidently say this. Like in terms of like friends, the ones I barely see are the ones that are like, they're like the most like almost like there for you in a sense. In terms like for you and for a lot of the other guys in Philly. Like I don't even see Philly. I haven't seen him he came over here like at one point. But I barely ever see the guy. But those guys, whatever, they know how important that friendship is, and they treat that friendship as if they're like family.
Right.
And that's why they're like, okay, this is how you feel about family. Let me do what they would do then. Like, they're there for like for your first kid's birthday. You're like, we know how much that means to you.
Thank you so much to Taka for making it happen, dude.
Right.
Thank you so much, guys. Like, you guys made my boy, like, you made us really happy for pulling through. Thank you so much, guys. Much love.
Yeah, dude.
Much love. But
yeah, because that's crazy, dude. Like the fact that,
you guys are there, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna be there regardless, whatever, like that, no matter how I would have gotten there, whatever. But I was like,
stretch the legs.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I remember I was like, when you and Daphne like told me about it, and you're like, oh yeah, hopefully, a lot of the guys can come. And I was like, for those things, I was like, those type of memories, man. Regardless if it's recorded or not, you're gonna remember it. It's one of the like probably like I don't know like when there's like pinpoints for like a kid's life, whatever. But
core
like
memories.
yeah. But like first kid's birthday, start of kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like start of middle school and high school. When he goes to prom, dude.
I honestly I never went to prom.
Oh,
Daphne
true.
never went to prom, but if he does go to prom,
right,
I'd be really happy.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude, that's what you're doing. You're enjoying your life as a kid right now.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Living it out, bud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and dude. I mean, if he decides to, we don't know how your kid will be, but if he gets married, bro, when you see him,
dude, my son's gonna be a ladies' man.
Oh, for real?
Ladies' man. More like, hi, how are you doing? Not like, hey, baby, what's up? No, not like that.
Right. Oh, gentleman like that.
He's gonna talk to people, and I'm teaching him to talk to women with utmost respect.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm not going to none of that whole Mr. Casanova bullshit. None of that. You talk to everybody equally.
Right.
But for me, this is how I was raised. That's why I was like, with females, I'm like, yo, respect. Because I got my point of views, and that's like off rails. But anywho, yeah, he's gonna be a ladies' man. And no, Daphne should be like, no, he's not. He's gonna be with mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, right. Then she throws a question like, how about your daughter? Oh, hell no. Like, no. That's where I drive.
Right.
That's where I draw the line. Like, no ways, man.
Yeah.
Who you talking to my daughter like that? Huh?
Right.
Who you?
Yeah. If you end up getting a daughter, bro, and and then she ends up having like her first like date and everything, or her first boyfriend, bro.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that now, man.
Dude, I feel like it's gonna be like
Binoculars to the bushes,
oh
like
my-
ready to care.
yeah.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what you doing? What are
Yeah.
you doing to my daughter?
Yeah,
I wasn't doing anything, sir. Shut up. Shut up.
right.
We're going home already.
Hey, but I mean, depending on if you when you would have like a daughter.
No,
I-
but probably that's just me though. Probably it's just me as a,
Yeah.
as a person. Like, I'll cherish my daughter.
Yeah.
But right
Oh
now,
yeah.
cherishing my son.
Yeah. Yeah. I
He's
feel like
everything.
I feel like if you had a daughter, you'd definitely be like the crying type when she's having like a first like ballet performance sort of thing.
Oh, bro. I think I'm just the crying type for my kids
Yeah,
in general,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
But
I
if
think-
it,
Yeah, I think,
hey,
but I
man,
think
I
both, yeah,
say
you-
that with pride, though. I say that with
Yeah.
pride.
Yeah.
I say that
Oh,
with
dude,
pride.
when they're going off to kindergarten, whatever, like you see with like the backpack and
Oh,
everything.
dude, I'm crying, dude.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Right.
Like,
Oh, when they
damn.
graduate too. Oh,
When they grad, dude. I'm gonna be really like accomplished, like in life. To me, no. To like for myself, is like I'll be accomplished. Like,
hmm
dang, my kids did it. My son did it,
right.
and I know he's gonna appreciate all the hard work that I do for him.
hmm
Of course, like, yeah, dad was always working. Dad never went to college. He didn't finish college.
Right.
But at the same time, I gave him love.
Yeah.
I gave him love. I gave him what he needed in life.
hmm
And that's, dude, call me an old futt on that. Like one of those scenarios, like,
Mm.
yeah, my dad was like very hardworking, but he sacrificed a lot. Like that. That's how I am, dude. Like
hmm
I'm gonna sacrifice it all for my kids.
Yeah.
That's all in, like all in or nothing.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I could be going to like college right now. I'm like going to France, learning how to pick up the trade of cooking.
hmm
But right now, for a long time, I'm gonna stick on base.
hmm
I'm gonna work this job that I have that's providing the medical for my kid,
hmm
just basically the whole benefits,
Right.
just saving up for him and just, hoping for the best for the future.
Right. Yeah.
But other than that, music?
Oh, you want to talk about music? Yeah, we can talk. We can talk
Music?
about music for a little bit then.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really like know too much about music. Whatever. It's
What are you
just.
talking about? He was playing some good music back then.
Oh, I mean, that's just like
Right
stuff I've been
there.
listening to like for a while. Like, dude, like a lot of the guys that ask me like, oh, like, what kind of like genres are you into? Like, or what kind of like artists do you listen to? I'm like, before I used to say anything, like, I'll listen to opera. I'll listen to. I'm like, oh, that's such a fucking liar, dude. I was like, I don't really listen to that stuff like on the regular. It was, to be honest, it's just a lot of 2000 R&B because that's what I grew up with, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's funny. I got all my music from my pops.
Mm.
No matter what, or like what we're talking about, it's always gonna gravitate to parenting.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I'm a dad. Yeah, I'm a dad now, so
Right.
yeah, I'm still cool.
Yeah, you're still cool, Dad.
I'm still cool.
Yeah.
Put the shades on, like, yeah, I'm a cool dad. I want to embarrass the shit out of him when he's in high school, though. I want to embarrass the shit out of my son. Like,
Oh man, yeah.
yo, son, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why are you talking like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no, dude, you're acting so cringe right now.
Oh my god. Oh, it's the girl you like over there, huh?
Like, dude, I'm gonna cringe my son so bad,
The
dead ass, dude. I'm gonna make him like, when he sees me, like, guys, let's just walk the other way.
right.
But yeah, I'm gonna put him on that music though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
My
Yeah, I
dad-
was gonna ask like, oh, like, in terms of like movies, TV shows, all that kind of like just entertainment wise, whatever. Like, what are you giving to your kid? Like, what are you passing down to
Oh,
him?
bro, that music, man. That music.
Right.
Hey, judge me, like, okay, sue me or judge me on it. Like, bro,
Right.
you're letting your kids listen to like explicit things. Like, bro, he ain't gonna go out. He ain't gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Glocky in my pants. No, none of that whole Glocky in my pants. None
Right,
of that
right.
whole thing, like gang. None of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like, the quarter said the essentials to me.
Yeah.
Like, of course, the hip hop,
Oh yeah.
R&B,
Mm.
dude, alternatives.
Mm.
I love alternative rock, man.
I barely know anything about alternative rock.
Alternative rock, dude.
Wait, is Panic at the Disco considered alternative? Like and like Panic at the Disco.
I think rock. Yeah, rock alternative.
Yeah, because dude, like I remember like my brother showed me a lot of that kind of stuff like growing up, like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy.
Dude.
Fall Out Boy
Boys,
is
dude.
dope, dude. I can't remember. There's like a couple other guys, but it's just like, yeah, like rock music. Now I was like going, dude. All the times I fucking talk to the
2000
guys.
rock, bro. You can never replace that, bro.
No, but this is what I say. Like whenever I talk to the guys about like this kind of music, like dude, you could tell me like some of your favorite artists. I'm like, who's that? Like, dude.
Oh,
This is
you're a
gonna
Y2K then, baby. You're a Y2K baby.
What does that mean?
You're 2000.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
You like that? You like that 2000 flav,
yeah,
2000 R&B, hip hop,
yeah.
rock.
Like, dude, like this is probably gonna like trigger some people. I didn't know. I did for the longest time. I didn't know who Elton John was.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, and I didn't know. Probably you could probably name some guys, and I could tell you whether or not I know them.
Okay, from your liking then,
Okay,
from the to Y2K,
right.
Andre 3000.
I know a couple of his ones. Yeah, I remember the cartoon show that he did. That was a good
This
show.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Until he got sued.
Yeah,
Sadly.
yeah.
Big Boy.
Nope. Wait, are you talking about the guy that does a radio show now?
No.
No,
Sorry, clouded my mind right now, dude. Jesus.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I don't know who Big Boy would be. Is he a rapper or something?
Outcast. Well, Outcast. There we go. Outcast.
I know a couple of their songs. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's like a lot of people could say that they know that song though.
Miss Jackson.
Oh, the song. Oh, I thought you sang another artist, but yeah, I know Miss Jackson.
Yes. All right. You know, Outcast. Then
Yeah, I know a little bit of them.
that's good. What about Gorillas?
Oh, I knew a couple of their songs, like "Feel Good." I know that one. I probably know like one or two
Jay.
more, but that's about it though. I really like their art style. Their art style is dope.
It's crazy. I think there was one. I don't know if you remember in like their old video, for Clint Eastwood. You remember when that ghost Dill came out of the drummer Russell's head?
I think so.
That
Yeah.
rapper Deltron
Mm,
Deltron the Funk. He's a really good MC, dude.
mm,
He's like super old, but I mess with his music. But
mm.
if we're going down like into the rabbit hole of like hip hop,
Right.
we talk about like 3-6 Mafia, Paul Wall.
Don't know.
That's like Southern right there.
I don't know any of the things you just said.
If you know who's that I'm like naming out, comment on the section. Comment on the bottom.
Josiah's probably gonna be commenting, bro.
comment on the bottom. You know, freaking 3-6 Mafia
Yeah.
with Juicy J. Juicy J was in 3-6 Mafia.
Everybody's doing that thing on TikTok where they talk about 3-6 Mafia.
And another thing I want to talk about, TikTok. I hate TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I hate it with a passion because everything that I love,
Right.
it's like, bro, where were you? Pro Club shirts. Whoever wore Pro Club shirts. What you know about Pro Club shirts? Oh, there goes the fine China. Pro Club shirts. Bro, come on, dude. You go into the Mama Son store, bro, it's like, oh, mom, dad, this is not like name brand. This is like regular black and white shirts. No, they're Pro Clubs.
Mm,
They're that heavy duty clothes. It's that big boy clothes.
right.
Because like when I was a youngin, I was kind of like towards the borderlines of obesity. So they had me that
Right.
on that freaking 2X Pro Club shirts.
Mm.
And I see on TikTok, oh, Pro Club shirts. Oh no, 3-6 Mafia. Get out of here with that.
This is how they'll know you're a dad right
Get out
here.
of here with that, dude. Get out of here with that. What you know about that? What you know about 3-6 Mafia?
Right. This is how they'll find out that you're a dad right here, bro.
Bro, honestly, dude. Oh my god. If I drop a little bit more artists from my rabbit hole,
Mm-hmm.
some of these fools are gonna go get it.
Yeah, they're turning into sounds. They
Bro.
do like little TikTok dances. They're doing like what
I
is it?
hate
The
it.
3-6 Mafia. Where they're like I don't know.
I really don't know what it is, dude. I honestly don't know what it is. Now you told me that TikTok had 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
No,
it's
we're
like a
done
little
already.
song. I don't know. It's just like a song where they say like 3-6 Mafia, something like that. I forgot how it goes.
Oh
What is
my.
that? I can't even
God.
see that.
What does that says?
Hold on, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. You guys can talk about it.
Preach. Okay. Another thing what grinds my gears, dude, is TikTok. You got perfectly good art being shouted on by TikTok. I didn't even know about the 3 6 Mafia, Jay. Uh-huh. Trash, dude. Yes. See? Oh, that's TikTok for you. So another music though. Got 3 6 Mafia, Paul Wall, Mike Jones. Jeez. Wu-Tang. There we go. There we go. Big Sean. Not that Sean John. What you wearing? Sean John. Oh, bro. Sean John.
Who's
I
that?
bet you everybody's going to wear Sean John now.
Is that a brand?
It's a brand, yeah. It's that one of those 2000 brands. Watch. Everybody's going to wear Sean John. I'm not surprised. Oh, Echo, bro. Come on.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I remember that red hood.
dude. I remember
Jesus
all.
Christ.
Remember all like the Echo stores and everything, dude. Echo was a really cool brand, to be honest.
Bro, that was like super underrated brand.
Yeah,
Was
and
Echo
it was one of the few brands that would actually like have like bigger sizes.
for them big boys.
Yeah,
That you about to be obesity prince kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
bro, I was
yeah. Dude.
TikTok. I hate it.
You hate
Hate it.
TikTok?
I hate TikTok.
Oh, I'm on TikTok.
I hate it.
Yeah, that's where I upload the clips and everything. That's right. That's how I get
awkward.
that's how I gain exposure and everything.
Hey man, don't be hating on him. Don't be hating on him. He's like, oh wow, his friends with a hater for TikTok. That is my opinion.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. I just look at things where leave it where it is. Don't be bringing it up and having Christopher Columbus syndrome. Look, guys, look what I found.
Oh, I
An
see.
old gem.
Right.
Nah, you still got people wearing that.
Yeah.
Why you gotta put it out there now?
Mm.
And watch, Pro Club's gonna, bro, $20 shirt's gonna be a freaking $60 shirt.
That's true. Yeah,
That's how they profit.
that's honestly like one of the saddest parts is because they like vintage and everything. Like vintage is like the biggest thing right now. It's like they want to take all the like, dude. I don't know if you know. I mean, you kind of wear like vintage like wear and everything. So
Yeah.
the band tees, dude, like and everything have just they fucking skyrocketed. Like
Dude.
an AC/DC shirt, like back then, it would be like, you just get it, whatever. You can get it from Ross and everything. People would pay like $600 for like a AC/DC shirt.
That's ridiculous, dude. That's true.
Yeah.
That's so freaking true.
Yeah.
It's, let's say, yeah, if it's a real vintage shirt,
Yeah.
because you can just print out ACDC.
Yeah.
But if it's like the legit shirt from the concert,
Yeah.
like
Those are worth a
those
lot
are
of
worth
money.
money right there. Dude.
Yeah.
Those are worth money.
Yeah.
And whoever's going to concerts in the future,
Mhm.
hit me up. Cause you're going to Camp Flog now. You're going to Camp Flog now.
What? Yeah.
I'm making plans already.
Oh shit.
Let's all go to Camp Flog now.
I'd go. Wait, what is it? Just like a concert, or is it like a full
concert.
like? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there like other
Well,
things?
it's an event. It's an event.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's an event.
Yeah.
But dude, grabbing merch, bro,
Mm.
let it sit. 50 years later.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
Game changer.
I
even
think-
though you're in it.
Yeah, I think out of anything, dude, Tyler's stuff right now, like, I mean, it's pretty pricey right now already, but like, I can see his stuff like being worth a lot of money
the future?
yeah,
Yes, sir.
because he's making stuff that's like inspired from, I'm assuming, the 80s, 90s, somewhere around there.
It's like a sidewalk. I call it. It's like sidewalk. Yeah, it's like the 80s.
Yeah,
It's like, dang, dude, it's hard to explain. If we talk about Tyler now, like Igor to Call Me When You're Lost, there's that look of like very vintage
Mm.
but modern
yeah,
sidewalk feel, where it's like you're wearing a cardigan,
yeah.
you're wearing. It's a soft look.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't explain what
I
it
thi-
is, but it's so crisp.
I think the best way I can like describe his line is like, it's like you're watching like an 80s movie, like with like disco and everything playing in the background.
Yes.
That's the best way I can explain for his line and everything, because whenever you look at it, it's not like it's in a sense like he's taking like the basic what is it like he's taking like basic pieces, but of course he puts his own twist on it, so that way it feels more like it's like more like a fun feeling in a way.
Yeah. But at the same thing, but hey, the man put out what he likes.
Yeah,
That's the influence right there.
yeah, and people would like to dress like him.
Influence.
Yeah,
Influencers right there, dude.
yeah.
So that's a secret. Be yourself, and you.
I
influence
already
other
know
people.
how mad you're gonna get when
What?
people bring back old Tyler and say like, "Oh, look at this old thing."
Oh, bro, come on, man.
I know, Curtis, Josiah. I know you guys are gonna get mad when that happens
Dog.
because you were like one of like the at least from what I remember, at least for you guys, like you guys were so into old Tyler, bro.
bro,
Or even now,
future
Tyler.
Wolfgang. I don't want to say the K word because it's negative.
Yeah,
Them all.
yeah.
K word was kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, dude. Yeah, I didn't even know about like old Tyler until like you guys told me about it.
Dude, he was very aggressive, man.
Yeah, he was
His music was so aggressive. Yonkers was so aggressive.
right.
Like I just watched a video on YouTube on his recent concerts
Mhm.
of performing Yonkers and Goblin. It's that
Mm.
one scene. Have you watched like Marvel's Endgame?
Yeah.
No, yeah, Endgame, where the Hulk went back into time on New York Square when the aliens first struck New York,
Yeah.
and they were telling him, "Go and smash stuff."
hmm
Tyler now is that example of Hulk grabbing the car. I'm like,
Oh
You
yeah,
know that
yeah.
scene.
That's a pretty good. That's a really
that's
good
a
reference.
right there. That's Tyler now performing Yonkers.
That's
like,
two types of that's two types of culture right there.
Like
Damn, I never thought of that.
you can see it too, dude. Like the
Yeah.
aggression he had back then.
Yeah,
He's not about that anymore.
yeah, but yeah, I guess it all just comes with growing up because he's what almost 30 now.
Jesus Christ. Man.
I don't know how old he actually is, but he's like in his mid-20s already.
Time is flying past, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Whenever I look at like the people we grew up with, bro, and how old they're getting, like Jim Carrey is getting close to 60, bro.
That's yeah. Oh, bro, it hurts it breaks me. But at the same time, it's reality, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, rest in peace, bro. Like to all the greats like Robert Williams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But say like, goddamn. No,
You're good. No worries. Yeah.
I'm really bad with actors' names.
Oh, okay, okay. I can.
Um,
I'm like decent on it. So.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
Adam. Everyone's like, dude, really? You don't know Adam Sandler? Just give me a break. Come on, man. Give me a break.
Oh yeah,
Adam
dude.
Sandler. You see him now.
Oh yeah,
He's getting old, dude.
yeah,
He's getting so old.
yeah, dude.
Like you can count the wrinkles on his face. Still looks amazing.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's like one of like. He was here not too long ago.
I know. He loves Hawaii.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
He loves Hawaii.
Yeah, and if he fits in perfectly because the things he wears, he doesn't give a fuck.
Dad bod. Let
Yeah.
it hang. Hey man, welcome.
He's hella good at basketball.
I know.
Yeah,
I stalk him.
I stuck him. Yeah, dude. The all the guys I grew up with, I'm like every time I'm just searching, I'm like, oh, dude, how old are these guys now? Like, fucking Jackie Chan, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I saw a Photoshop version of him with gray hair, bro. I was so sad. I was like, please don't tell me this is real. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the gray hair yet, but in that Photoshop, I was like, that's how he's gonna look.
Dude, another thing too, I'll pass it to my son is
Mm.
I was always influenced by like old kung fu movies. Enter the Dragon,
Oh yeah,
Drunken Master. Dude,
even
Kung
the one
Fu Hustle, bro.
Shaolin Soccer,
Shaolin Soccer.
Oh.
What you know about that?
dude. That okay, so that's like the to like kind of like bring it back in a sense. That's the reason why I kind of like that kids are getting notice about these things because honesty, like the way I feel about it, I don't want them to you don't want them to not even know about it.
Right.
Can you imagine like how your kid will be like your kid will be like fully like you're gonna teach him everything whatever, but his friends are gonna be like, oh, who's Bruce Lee? That's why I'm saying it's good to teach these kids these things or like bring these things back and whatever.
Let the legend live.
Exactly.
The legend lives
Like,
on.
can you imagine like like your kid's like in middle school, whatever. He's going to like a dance, whatever, and he's like, bro, put on Michael Jackson. They're like, who the fuck is that?
No, okay, that's debatable. Michael Jackson is forever like.
Uh,
What? Oh, dude. I think that's like the whole Michael Jackson and Stan Lee.
right.
Their name is engraved in eternity.
But we don't know though,
In
because
eternity.
okay, but
Like
there's-
Elvis Presley. You see Elvis, like I don't even listen to Elvis Presley, the king.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, I just know about thank you very much.
yeah.
That's Elvis Presley.
But there's a lot of kids now, dude, where they're like, I see on TikTok, whatever, when they like listen to songs that are like that they know or they don't know, or they like it, they don't like.
yeah.
They'll be like, "Who's Usher?" That's how they are, dude. That's how a lot of these kids are. That's what I'm saying. It's good that they're doing this, whatever. I mean, the whole dance thing, whatever, for TikTok is, and it's whatever. But like in terms of like the sounds and everything, like there's I just found this out, whatever, like that. There's this artist named Realist K. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He's like he makes a song in it. Oh, I forget how it goes. I'll show you this after. But in the song, like I didn't notice it until like I fully heard it. He samples Bruno Mars. He's 17,
Really?
but he sampled "Talking to the Moon." But when you think about it, that song is how old already?
You know what it is, dude? Everything's gonna be recycled.
It is, yeah. Everything just gets
Everything's
recycled.
recycled.
Yeah, that's what my mom and dad say. They're like the whole like you know how girls wear like those was it flare jeans,
Yes. Bell bottoms.
bell bottoms.
By the way, shout out to Harry Styles wearing bell bottoms. You are a sexy bean, Harry Styles. I
Mm.
love you. Star Fox.
Mm. He's one of them.
bell-bottoms.
He's rocking vintage.
Vintage all the way, baby.
Yeah,
This is weird to say. But yeah, honestly, yeah. Everything gets recycled.
yeah.
I don't want to see the whole skinny jeans again. I hate skinny jeans.
It's probably gonna come back.
It's not, dude.
It's
If I
gonna
catch
come
my
back.
kid wearing skinny jeans, like, oh, buddy, I feel bad for you. It'll probably hurt right now.
Probably.
You can't even bend your legs.
Mm.
But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the things is just gonna get recycled, whatever. Because we're going through like kind of like what the 80s and 90s right now.
Yeah.
And now when these kids that are born like around this time, like right, like maybe your kid, whatever, like that, when they're around maybe high school time, they could be wearing Echo.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because our stuff, like the things that we grew up with, are already old in a way for them.
Yep.
Because like it's already like what 10, almost 20 plus years old already. Like the things like an artist, whatever that's like that we grew up with, Sean Kingston. That's
Sean Kingston.
exactly, dude. Like, dude, things like that, bro. It's gonna come back. The things we're gonna get like all mad and everything that is coming back, whatever. Like, you know,
Imagine how parents feel when you're like, we're bringing back 90s.
yeah. And
Because, bro, I get so much hate from my uncle for wearing like goddamn Ben Davis or Carhartts.
yeah.
Overalls are like, bro, what you know about that? I was one strapping now when I was like back then. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
whoa, I'm paying homage. I respect you.
Right,
bro.
right,
I
right.
respect I respect the game.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right. Yeah. I think I'm trying to think of like what kids are probably going to be wearing. Fuck. Oh, this would be surprising. Like what we grew up with, the old skate shoes, bro.
DC's.
Imagine, bro. They're gonna be like, oh, look at these,
Oh,
look at
bro.
these vintage.
Oh God.
You never know, bro. They
Oh,
could bring it
dude.
back. They'll bring back anything, bro. As long as I think what it is that, you know, whatever influencer thinks is cool in that time. Like, let's say, I don't know, some of these artists, like, you know, I guess Billie Eilish she's like a little bit younger than us, but you know, whatever she wears, these guys are gonna be like, oh, I want to wear stuff like that. They're gonna go, they could go
You know-
buy Heelys.
That-
Who knows, bro?
Bro, I'm going to the club, dude. I'm hitting it up with the Heelys.
Yeah, dude.
Yikes. Damn. But
Then
fun
I'm going to the
fact,
mall.
though, there we go, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna
Gain
be
all
like,
them chicks, bro. You gain the digits with those Heelys. Catching fire.
yeah.
Breaking hearts.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, wheeling over hearts.
Oh yeah, even dude, like what kids are like. I said this in the last podcast too. Like like terms, acronyms, whatever thing, like how they text and everything, gonna change, dude.
If I hear swag come back,
I really hope it doesn't.
bro,
I really hope it
that's
doesn't.
some swag fit right there, bro. I'm throwing myself out the window and I'm eating my shorts. I'm really gonna do that.
Dude, yeah, I hope swag doesn't come back.
It's like I got that swag. I mean, certain people could say it like if ASAP Rocky was like, "Yo, I got my swag." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, but it's like, bro, that's so swag, so swagger.
Oh God.
Yeah, bro, I wanted to choke myself with this already.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Yeah, dude.
bro, that's so ill. Oh God, here we go with the cringe. Jesus Christ, dude, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
illest, the dopest.
Oh man. I feel like dope isn't that bad though.
All right, dope is pretty cool.
Yeah. Dope. It's like, oh, that's just dope.
Even with ill,
What? What?
bro, that's so ill right there.
Oh,
Like sick, like COVID sick, like ill, like you okay there, bud?
oh, I'm trying to think of like terms that we used back then.
I used to say swag a lot, bro.
Yeah, you honestly look like the person that would say swag a lot back then.
What you mean then? What you mean? No, I did say
Yeah,
it.
you
I
did say swag
it.
a lot.
Bro, I like your swag, bro. If I can go back in time, I would drop kick the old Lambert. I would drop kick that little punk any day.
Oh my
I would like, hey kid. Boom. Dude, 6 to 12, real quick.
Oh man.
6 to 12.
Yeah, the other day I can't even remember like what we used to say back then, bro. It feels like it's been forever since like intermediate, like high school days.
I'm
What
not
we used to
hating
say.
on it. What? I can't say yes, sir.
You can't?
I can't say yes, sir. That's not me.
A lot of the guys say it, dude.
I can't say it. I'm sorry. I can't say it. I can't be like, yes, like, what?
It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like you have to be in that sort of like.
Don't say that.
No,
I
no,
know what
you-
Roger means. Like, hey, bro, Roger that.
Yeah.
Cherry.
But it's like that sort of like feeling or
It's
that
a
mood.
slang,
That it's the
right.
vibe that you have to have that vibe to say that.
Say yes all backwards. Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, hi, yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
yes.
no. Haisia. Wait, Haisi?
Why can't I just use that instead? Be like, oh, hi, you see ya. Hi, you see ya. It's like, what the?
Probably think you're going through something right now if you say that.
Whoa.
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of the guys say that though. I remember like the first time I was like, I mean, I didn't really like talk pigeon whatever like that, but now I'm just getting more comfortable with it.
Okay, Sage.
Mm.
You guys know Sage Cochola Bernadas, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's also a father.
Okay.
Baby mama from the west side. So you know what it is.
For people that don't know, what's the
Yes, sir.
Wait.
Paul cause.
No.
Roger that. Hey, it's the culture. I get it. I get it.
Right.
I get it.
Mhm.
But you're not gonna catch me wearing those thick ass shades, construction shirt, lime green. You ain't gonna catch me like that.
Oh,
But
oh,
if TikTok brings it back and everybody starts wearing that,
who knows? Who knows?
bro.
Hey,
I don't know what's
Thi-
going on.
This is a big thing too right now. A lot of people are doing the mullet thing. And those, I don't know. I think a lot of the people on the west side they were doing mullet stuff.
I can't knock on that because I used to have a faux hawk with the tail.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of people
The
did do
faux
that.
hawk with the tail, dude.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, I never did that. That was like one of like the few haircuts I actually did not do. But dude, but a lot of people are doing this too. The line on the eyebrow thing. I never hear anybody talking about this.
I hate that now. Everybody
You said
keeps
you're gonna do
telling me.
You said you're gonna do that. You said he was gonna do that on both eyebrows.
Oh my god, bro.
I
Real
would do
talk
it.
though. Real talk.
Uh,
The line, the slit on the eyebrow. What you know about that? I already got my youth picture up there, bro. Slash on the eyebrow.
Mm.
Pro Club shirt. Echo pant. Not even those jeans, like the ones that's like short, like shorts, but it's about to be jeans.
oh Jesus.
And you wearing those like freaking chunky shoes.
Mm.
Like either what is it? And ones from Walmart.
Wait, are those called and ones? Or I thought those.
And ones from
I thought it was.
Walmart.
I thought it was called Andy. I thought it was.
Like,
I
bro,
thought. I legit thought they were called Andy.
I thought it was and ones, bro.
Are they? And? Oh, I thought
But
I
used
always
to
thought it was
hit like,
Andy
bro, look at that drip right there. Holy shit. And ones
on fleek. That's a stupid
on
one.
fleek, dude. Oh,
That was a
that's
stupid
That's a
one.
doo-doo word right there.
That's a doo-doo
That's
word.
a doo-doo word. Oh, dude, puffer jackets, bro. I wish I had puffer jackets when I was growing up, but
Yeah.
that shit is fire.
Yeah, I had one. I had a crop one.
Oh God. Wait, what? You had the sleeveless ones?
No. No, it was like a full one, but it was like cropped so that way, you would see like the shirt and everything, but it would be like a little bit higher.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only before people were like, "Oh, you're fucking dumb," because where we live and everything, it's hot as hell here. The only reason why I wore it is because where I go to work, it's super cold AC, so I'm like, I need to get a new jacket.
You're talking to the choir, dude. You just recently asked me, how are you wearing these much layers?
But I never wore my puffer jacket, out whatever, because it was I'm literally someone that like sweats way too easily. I'm sweating right now, and all I can wear is a shirt and shorts right now.
It's okay, man. You
Yeah.
gotta think cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in a cold area, to be
Think
honest.
cold. Think like you're like sub-zero.
Wait, are you saying when I'm out, think cold?
Think cold.
I can't do that when my balls are sweating, bro. I can't think like that.
Think cold.
Yeah,
Just be like, yeah, you know what? It's hot right now.
dude,
I'm in Antarctica.
I can't fucking do that. I don't know how like Jay and Solomon did it, bro. They will wear hoodies. They will wear 2-3 layers every day. I'll go to I'll walk outside. I'll be sweating and I'll be like, this sucks.
Hey man, stick with it, buddy.
I don't know.
It hurts to look good. That's what I heard from like old heads. It hurts to look good.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, dude.
Just wear what you like.
No, but okay, so I was actually gonna talk about this after the whole like stealing incident for myself. But all the guys know this already, but whatever, like I guess after that incident and after like high school in a sense, that's when I started learning about like minimalism and everything. I started learning about like the whole things about like I was like watching like channels on it about it, and I was just like, oh, it in a sense, in a funny way, it's just like pretending you're pretty much like broke. Like you just like people look in my room and you're like, dude, your room's so empty. Like you have like barely anything. I was just like, well, I don't need that much.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, that's not to say like I'm trying to convince people to do minimalism, whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. And
Sir, can
yeah, go ahead.
don't promote it though.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unless you're 21, then yeah, sure.
You can do whatever you want when you're 21. But yeah, dude, like after I learned about it, and I decided to like just throw my stuff away, the amount of clothes I got rid of, bro, especially from Macy's was, I mean, of course from Macy's, it was a constant reminder of that incident. But then I was like, I barely ever wear these things. A lot of these things I don't ever use or care about. We
Right.
just throw it away. I had like 4 trash bags full to the very top of clothes I got rid of.
Bro, you could have flipped it, man.
I could,
You
okay,
could have
yeah.
flipped it.
Some of those things, some of the shoes, $100, whatever, maybe even more, whatever. Yeah,
Hey.
I could have sold a whole bunch of stuff.
Give it to someone who needs it.
Yeah, a lot.
It's good.
I think a good amount of it when I could. At least I gave it to Goodwill, whatever.
Mm.
Or I think some of the stuff I even gave to the patients over there at the hospital. And I'll see some of the stuff that I used to wear and everything. But
So you'd be a good dad.
I just give my kids my clothes. I just be like, here, take this. Oh, but I see the way I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I like to be a minimalist. Like I just wear, mainly, dude, all I ever have is white or black. That's all I have. Like if you can, that's all my clothes right there.
White, black, gray.
Yeah. It's so basic.
That's basic goes a long way, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. In terms of if I have a kid though, I want, because I mean I've always been a creative person, so if I would want my kid to like express himself through clothing and everything, because that's like a big thing of like what makes you. It's just your clothes. I'm basic as hell when it comes to clothes, and I just don't care that much about it anymore. But at least I don't want to have my kid be considered cool because of what he wears.
Right.
I want him to feel cool because that's what he likes to wear.
Dad moment right now.
Mhm.
the clothes don't make you.
Yep.
You wear the clothes.
Exactly.
You make the clothes.
Yeah.
You make the clothes.
Yeah.
Not like sweatshop making, but you make the clothes.
Yeah. No, but dude, there's a lot of people that are like how you even did, you know, taking it and making it your own thing.
A lot of, you know what, Daphne ranks me on, and it's on jokes though.
Mm.
Oh wow, you think you're special drawing something on a shirt?
Oh.
We go to thrift shop. Oh wow, this guy thinks he's special with drawing the stuff on the shirts. Wow.
Right.
I'm like, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
Honestly, saves a lot of money, and bro, I make that shit look good. I make it look good.
Right.
Hey, bro. Everybody's like, oh yeah, MILFs? Dude, I'm putting DILFs back on the map.
Were DILFs off
Yes.
at one point?
I feel like it was off. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't think
Never
DILFs
mind
were ever
that.
off. I think it's just it's not as popular as MILFs because how guys are.
But the key point is though,
Mm.
you are style.
Yeah.
You are the chosen one.
Yeah.
Don't let the clothes run you, dude.
Mm.
Dude. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, however I have a kid or whatever like that, I want him to look as how he feels, whatever like that, and how he just wants to express himself, whatever. Of course, there's certain things like that I would have to tell him, like, just so you know, you may get bullied for it. There's a lot of things where it's just like that's just how people are or how kids are, or whatever. They don't have a censor. They'll just say anything.
Was it that bad in high school?
For me?
Like for in general, because I wasn't there in high school, dude. Like 10th grade, I went straight working, bro. Was it that bad?
No, it wasn't. Well, for you it was?
The social status is that bad?
Oh, well, maybe it's because I'm oblivious for a lot of things, but I don't know. To be honest, the way I thought about it was back then. For me, it seemed like everybody just didn't really care.
I remember big fat gold chains.
That's true. That's very true. Mm. Oh, I didn't.
It felt off.
Really?
Damn,
Oh,
dude.
I never knew. I never experienced that.
Kind of dodged a bullet there with that.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I never experienced any of that because well then again I kind of always just kind of like stayed in my own thing. I'm like whatever interests me, that's what I'm only going to do. I never really tried, you know, get it with certain groups whatever. I'm like I'm only going to hang out with people that, you know, that I have like similar interests as me, but that's just me though. It also depends on where you live too, cuz over here most of the time everybody gets along.
Mm-hmm.
But for other areas, it could be like, oh, this guy's wearing fucking off-brand Vans. I'm gonna fucking make fun of him.
Oh, not the Walmart black Vans, like the slip-ons.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
that.
Hey, man, if you got the confidence to rock it,
Go right ahead.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you if you have the confidence for it.
You know, I kind of miss. Yeah, like I said, missed a bullet in high school. But I kind of wish I can go do it again. Last thing I heard from high school was just how I told everybody, like told my social study teacher, like, oh yeah, Lambert got hit by a bus.
What?
Call it right there. So all that.
Why did you say that?
I don't know.
Sorry, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just said that. But the main purpose is like, damn, dude. I don't think I would have survived.
No,
I don't think I would have survived. Like what was going on at home for me.
Oh, okay.
Mixed with school and all that shit.
Right.
I think, dude, I would literally like freaking like self-destruct myself, dude. Like it all happened for a reason.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Because fucking, I guess whatever was popular back then, like clothes and shoes, whatever that were popular, a lot of people were wearing them. But that's what I just thought. I was just like, oh, okay, that's just the end thing. But whenever I wore stuff, I was just like, oh, this is cool, whatever. Like, I'll just wear whatever. But I think, I don't know, for me back then, I just didn't really like focus so much on other people.
What grasps your attention Like what interests you, you know, what gives you interest. Like that's what it is. Originality.
Yeah.
It's original.
Yeah.
If I'm pronouncing words wrong, I'm trying to say it, but I have really short tongue. So
Oh, same here. Same
I
here.
can't say words. I can't roll R's, but yes, original, dude.
Hmm.
I'll also teach that to my son. Like, be original.
Yeah.
Don't be a follower. Be a leader.
Yeah.
But don't try too hard.
That's true. Yeah.
Just let it-
Okay. What is trying too hard for you?
Trying too hard is like, it's like a spider sense for me. It's like a Cyrus sense. It's like cringe. If you're out there, phew, honestly, you got me in the curve with that. No. I can come. I can come with it. I can go
Okay.
at it. I can go at it. When you're trying too hard, you're like, why are you? To me, it's like, why are you acting a certain like? Why are you acting not? God damn it, Brendan!
I came up with the best question at the very fucking end.
Jesus Christ!
I okay. Let me see if I can help you on that. I feel like it's
Wait.
like, what is it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Putting up a front.
Yeah.
Why are you fronting like you know? There we go. Why are you fronting like you know something when you don't know nothing?
Oh, okay. I see what you
Like
mean.
Jesus Christ! Like, yeah, I know how to do this.
Right.
Proceeds in doing something, not knowing it, but
Mm.
thinks makes like they they put it up front like they know it.
Yeah.
It's like really,
Mm.
there's no shame of like not knowing something and learning it because we can learn something new every day.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
more you know.
Yeah. I think also like when you have that sort of like mentality of like, or not mentality, but like when you are like that, it kind of just like put you in a place where you won't learn, because you just like when you tell some like when you're like talking to somebody, you're like, oh yeah, I know about that, they're just gonna automatically assume, okay, he knows. But rather like, like that's like if I told one of the guys like, oh yeah, I know about how to like fix cars and shit. You know how hard they would roast me if I said something like that. I would be like, I'd be done for if I said some shit like that.
Bro, I don't even know how to fix my car myself, dude.
I don't even know what's stuff other besides like the basics. That's it.
I don't even know the basics.
Like I know,
If it drives, it's good.
yeah. I know that I'm supposed to be driving an automatic. I know that there's an engine and
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
yeah, like the
we know
bare
you
minimum.
know the bare minimum of like what an engine is.
Yeah.
But if we going like, oh, bro, I got a V8, like the vegetable drink, like the vegetable drink V8, bro, that's good. Like, antibiotics, bro.
Yeah.
No dummy.
Yeah.
Cylinders.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cylinders.
One of the things, dude, this podcast has already been going for 2 hours already.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You're good, bro. I might just like split this into 2 parts. Who knows? But
Don't do it.
don't do it.
No, up to you though.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if people want to listen for 2 hours, then they can. But yeah.
There we go.
But for
Thank you, Jay.
for the longest time, I didn't understand like wheels and rims. I was like, what do you mean? Like what? I was like, rims? So it's the thing that's inside the wheel, whatever. I was like, okay. I don't know. I'm still like confused about it. And like tires and everything. I'm like the what is it? The width or like the size of it? I don't know.
I like how you asked me what is it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, I was
if it's a wheel, it's a wheel.
the guy. It was so funny to when they were like when we had this conversation about cars. You're just like, fuck, they just don't know. Like, yeah.
But I do have a dream car.
Which
It's
is
Fleetwood Mac Cadillac with that white rims, small tires, drop with some airbags. My dude.
that's
6 Mafia, bro. That's that South Side living.
I don't
And
know
like
any of
that
that.
That chain, you know, like how the Vatos,
the chain wheel.
the
Is that what
chain
you're talking about?
wheels.
Oh,
You
that would
watch
be pretty
Friday?
cool. Yeah.
Remember when those Vatos came in like, say Smokey?
Oh yeah.
Hey man, you want to smoke that angel dust? Like that.
Oh okay.
I want to look like that.
Oh, you want to be like a pimp?
Not a pimp,
Mm.
but I'd be a pimp that's a simp. That didn't make sense. But honestly, dude, I wouldn't mind rocking like those kind of cars, bro.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind those either.
Another thing I'll pass it to my son.
Mm.
Because my dad used to drive a Cadillac. That's why
Oh, okay.
He used to drive a Cadillac, but damn dude was like smoking that ish in there. Jesus Christ, though.
Yeah.
End it off though. I'll just say like, if anyone's out there having any issues with with family or whatnot, like parents, there's always people to talk to.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to talk to them. Yeah, dude. Real quick, I want to say testimony. Godly. No, none of that.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of wish that I spent more time with you guys.
Oh
I
yeah.
kind of wish that I had a